Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Jawesome one, and welcome to another episode of Sonny. Now, if you guys remember in the last video, this next battle is a boss, and we're basically fighting Elvis. And I wasn't high enough level, and I just couldn't seem to beat him. So I did some training fights, and I built up some skill, built up some experience, and grinded, and I actually wound up getting some better items by doing so. So now I'm equipped with Mender's Boots, which gives me a lot of buffs to things like my magic, strength, vitality, and now I get to wear a dead peacock for a helmet. There we go. Don't I look fabulous? And there we go. Now, the next thing I want to do is I actually want to save up for the Nature's Fury and give it to Viridux, because this thing is actually very, very powerful, and it's been very helpful in taking out enemies, because unlike this, which gives a +8 to magic, this gives a +16. And even though this does give a +50 to lightning piercing, that means it will only affect one of Veridux's abilities anyway. So Nature Fury is the one I'm rolling with. And I'm going to try and save that one up for Viridux as well, just in case of... and I'm just reiterating that just in case if that wasn't clear. So, I think we are well prepared to fight the boss now. I also went ahead and upgraded my regeneration skill, because if you remember, I was not regenning magic fast enough to survive in that fight. So, I went ahead and I upgraded that so it regenerates 5 focus every turn and 11 health instead of 4 like it was previously, which is a lot more of a help than you probably think it is right now. I also went ahead and updated the actions bar, so now I can use 2 electro bolts, 2 magic bolts, block, and then intervention 3 times. Because I wasn't really needing to use block 3 times, it was just like the occasional once every now and then. Intervention was mostly what I rolled with when I was soloing against this guy. So, that's right, we already saw this, I'm just gonna skip over it. Also, you may have noticed the items gave me a lot more health, so I'm much more capable of surviving this guy's onslaught of absurdity this time. Yeah, there we go. And now that I have 2 of the effect dispel or whatever's equipped, I can defend myself against this guy much more adequately than previously. That was another issue that I had in the previous fight against him, was that I just simply was not able to sustain myself. Wait, I used intervention. What on earth? Use it again. That was a little odd. So now with both of these stacked up, no? Why is it not working this time? It was working before. It was working before! Just don't kill me, please. There we go. He's enraged, so that's exactly the sort of thing I saved up my electro bolts for. Ooh, I should have saved that move. Yeah, because now he's used that. But, unlike before, Viridux is still alive. I've actually managed to keep him surviving this time. I think a lot of that last round was just kind of bad luck on my part, and maybe a little bit of bad play. Alright, down he goes. Let's see here, we got the Mender's Axe. Ooh. Oh, this is perfect! This is perfect for Viridux, because it's not like +16, but it does give a bonus to the lightning piercing, which is what I wanted for Viridux, and it buffs up his strength, because he uses other moves that I do believe require strength. I'm pretty sure the healing move, I think it's this one that he's been using, because it focuses on strength and magic, and dispels a negative effect. That's what he uses on me when he heals me. I think what he uses on himself is Reform, which also requires strength. So that's actually the perfect item to equip him with. There we go. He does lose a tiny bit of speed, but he'll get over it. See, this is why these items are so awesome. Look at this. He gets defense from pretty much everything. He gets a huge buff to every single aspect. He's got a lot going for him. So now let's sell all this junk. We don't need it anymore. Do I want to replace my pants with these? It gives me more focus, brings up my magic, and brings up my magic piercing. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and take it. That boss actually went by a lot quicker than I was expecting to also. Seriously, the difference between this episode and last episode was one level. Was just one level's worth of training. You really don't have to grind that much in Sonny at all. At least not until the very end. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about when that time comes. Ooh, finally, 3 of them. It's been a while since I've had a 3-on-2 match. So we're going to have to play a little bit more defensively than before, which is a-okay, as long as I keep them on the defense. No, you don't. Offense is the best defense. There we go. Always want to take out the totems first. Those annoying little things. Look at how much focus these guys have. Look at how much I need to heal. Thank you. Thank you, Veridux. Nya-nya. Nya-nya. Ah, speed's reduced a little bit. And sundered on strength. That's fine, because I use magic anyways. Okay, so this guy's been weakened by my magical rift, so let's see if an electro bolt will be enough to... Oh, now it's certainly going to be enough to finish it off. I didn't even need to use a magical bolt, but that's okay. The Shaman of Life is actually kind of tough because he'll be able to heal the rock golem. So we're going to focus fire on him next. Veridux, you're not getting the memos, buddy. You need to pick up what I'm putting down. Before I die, too, preferably. Let's go ahead and use an intervention on you as well. Let's use it once again on myself. It clearly, a single one was not enough to defend myself against the rock golem. He's really going for it with the rock golem. He really doesn't want to give up on defeating him. I really love how strategic the Sonny series is in its entirety. I love it. You really can't just jump right into things and just go willy-nilly all over the place. You have to be careful and think things out. I love that about this game. There we go. And that takes care of that. Another set of Mender's gloves, which is... It's an alright item, actually. I'd almost consider giving that to Veridux, because he might lose some speed, but yeah, I think I wouldn't, because it takes away some of that extra defensive side stuff that he has. I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry, guys. I'll finish this quickly. Real quick. So Shaman of Blades is going to take no time at all. 192 with a crit. That's weird. My computer's telling me that I don't have any internet right now. Which is kind of funny, because this game is running perfectly fine. I'm not sure why it's saying that, but I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, next battle. Devourers. This is going swimmingly. These guys are just... They're nothing. They're like the easiest enemy you can fight here. And then they pull out like some kind of crazy finisher move I've never seen before. Because I've always killed these guys so fast in the past that they never got to use it. I so appreciate the fact that you attacked that guy. For once, Veridux, I'm actually proud of you. Good job thinking ahead. Did he just skip my turn? Sir, it's my turn to laser bolt you in the face. Magic bolt you in the face. Getting there. We're getting there. I honestly think that some of these battles are just grinding matches for like players that want to just advance to the game. You know, players that do like what I'm doing and are just trying to get through the game as fast as possible. Not necessarily to slow them down, but to prepare them for the bosses. Intervention. There we go. Intervention brought you up the rest of the way. CPCI are fun. They're my friends. They're my favorite. Another interesting thing that I found out is that the Magical Rift is actually more expensive for me to use than the Electro Bolt. So yeah, thought I might want to point that out. It's kind of strange, since one is actually a lot more... I'd consider to be a lot more useful than the other, but I guess because I can just continually barrage the enemies with these, I guess it's not really fair, because it is actually quite powerful. I haven't upgraded this, by the way. It's just my stats. I have not upgraded this ability to do any more damage or anything. It's added to base damage. It really is just my stats that make this thing so incredibly powerful. You're not supposed to miss, my friend. You're not supposed to do that. It's fine. He can miss if he wants to. I'm not one to judge. There we go. 1 ZPCI. We got it. I am level 11. So what do I want to upgrade this time? I could upgrade my solidity because that decreases how much damage I'll take each turn, which is actually pretty helpful. Could also upgrade the magic bolt so that it deals a little bit. It only adds an additional 10 magic damage, but it also might increase the debuff of making him weaker to all attacks. I don't know. I'll have to read up on that. Actually, upgrading the Electro Bolt might be better because since it deals lightning damage, or since it just, because see here, it says it dispels 2 buffs. And now, I I think, by the way, deals based on both your strength and magic. I think it's just this plus this. I think that's really all it is. I could upgrade this, though, because it shields for more damage. That's all that does, though. Oh, I could go down a whole new path and start with the flame blasting. Blasting him with flames. Maybe... Here's what I'll do. I think I'll upgrade the Electro Bolt to full, and then I'll start going down this list, and I'll replace the Electro Bolt with the Flame Blast. And then I think once we get Void, I'll replace one of the Electro Bolts with Void. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe even eventually replace... Ooh, no. I don't know. Re-energize restores 40 focus to a friendly unit. Move costs absolutely nothing. I might actually take that. And then just remove the block ability. Yeah. Okay, let's upgrade the Electro Bolt. And let's increase that magic. Let's keep the magic train going. Choo choo. One more fight. He's mad! He's so mad! He's so upset! Yeah, that felt like upset. That really, I could feel that. I could feel the anger in his voice. And what he did just then. There goes Veridux right off the bat. Alright, this is all on me then. I should have interventioned on him instead. Yeah, there we go. These guys may do high damage, but they can't heal themselves. So I think the key to surviving these guys is actually outlasting them until they run out of magic. Okay, he can heal himself. There we go. There we go, look at that. I got the glitch back where I just seem to have infinite protection from attacks. I think what happens... You know what? I think I figured out the glitch. Using the block ability. That's what it does. And then these things sort of force it to keep going. And going. And going. So I basically have infinite block. So I'm going to go ahead and let one of these fade off. One of the interventions fade off. And see if that actually stops the block effect. So I may have actually found a glitch. Okay, so obviously it's not going to protect my my mana from being damaged, and I'm actually A-okay with that. Yeah, shielded. Just shielded all the way. So with this newfound information, let's keep electrobolting him. The damage is so beautiful. It'd make me mum proud. Oh, yikes. I wasn't paying attention. Does this cost focus? It does. Let's actually wait and let my mana recover a little bit. I'm just like, let's let my mana recover a tiny bit. Nope. It's funny. I'm gonna let my mana recover. Okay, I can hit him with one. It costs 6 focus now. It's cheaper! I didn't know that it got cheaper with each upgrade. That's so good! Yes. More, please. Okay, well that'll be all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but now it's time for you to pay your taxes by clicking that like and subscribe button. I hope to be seeing you guys in another video. Have a good one.